What's going on YouTube? It's your boy OddNoobian back at you with another reaction to Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood episode 30. So, I think we almost halfway, man. We almost halfway done with the series. It's been great so far. We moving forward. Everybody knows everybody's a homunculi now. We've seen Father. Ed and Al have met Father. They're down there right now, I think. I'm pretty sure they were left down there because they were trying to figure out... No. At the end of the last episode, Ed was going to see how alchemy works because he was wondering how May and Scar could use alchemy and they couldn't use alchemy around Father. So I think he's going to try to go learn alchemy, and if he does, I'm excited because that's kind of dope that he's going to have both. I don't know if anybody else has both, if it's like a clearly separate thing, but I'm pretty sure you can use both. I want to say that Scar's brother had both. Like, that was both his arms, but I could be wrong. Maybe it was just all alchemy. I can't remember. I'm sure you'll remind me in the comments. But anyways, let's hop into it and see what happens next. You know, Bradley, everybody knows Bradley's a bad guy, and then Ed and Al are still going on with their thing. Greed is now, or Ling is a part of Greed, or Greed is a part of Ling, however you want to see it. They're together. They're melded together, and yeah, so let's hop into it and see what happens, man. If you enjoyed the reaction, subscribe to the channel, like the video and everything. It helps me out with the YouTube algorithm, and I really do appreciate it. If you enjoy this video, check out one of the other videos on my channel, because if you enjoy this one, you'll probably enjoy that one as well. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's hop into it. Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood episode 30. Let's get it. Here we go.
So you've decided to become a soldier after all? That's all the proof I need. You're not ready to learn flame alchemy. Of course.
Oh, so this is his teacher? Or he is?
Shouldn't it? Master.
Alchemy should be used for the people.
Constantly under threat from all sides.
So he doesn't believe alchemy should be used for the people, to protect it.
I can't stand to see you like this.
So he's sick, but he's not in the military, but he's an alchemist.
Master Hawkeye!
Look after
Master
my
Hawkeye?
daughter.
Is that Hawkeye's?
She's in possession.
Oh, that's Hawkeye's dad.
My research.
Oh, damn, that's Hawkeye's dad, and he just died like that? The War of Extermination. Oh, we about to get a flashback to the war? Okay.
Done so much.
Roy, we know Roy's trying to become pure so he can make changes in the world, because stuff is not how it should be. What is that on her back? What was that? Was that a transmutation circle?
Would be wrong. And all the
So many revelations, or so many things that they found out, you know?
I think she would have shot him if I hadn't been there. She could hardly stop crying once I got the gun away.
Maybe she couldn't. I don't think she would have.
My fault.
It's just not in her.
I've got no
Some people just don't have it in them, man, just to be killers. That's not a bad thing. It's actually a good thing.
Back alive. After all, you love her, don't you?
Uh-oh. Got him. Straight up.
No, it's not like that.
I mean, come on,
We've just
dude.
been friends since we were little kids. She's like family to me. I mean, of course, I'm gonna protect her, you know?
Don't be weird
What
about it.
happened with Scar? But I've killed too many to feel sorry for myself.
Yeah, she was in the war as well.
I can't deny that I'm the one who chose this path.
Can I ask you about that? Would it be all right?
Just give us a little flashback. Tell me what really went down.
Their mistrust was soon justified.
Damn, little girl. Envy is a piece of shit,
Their
man.
mistrust turned to outrage, and dissidence spread like a contagion. The civil
This kind of
war,
reflects
and the fighting lasted
events of
7 long
today,
years.
which is kind of weird.
6. The official order to initiate
Think about
the
that.
Ishvalan War
One piece of
extermination.
paper determined that we are going to exterminate this whole race of people. That one piece of paper that we put a stamp on. You don't deserve to live. That's crazy. Put your head down.
Most combat
She
is
was out there
blind.
sniping boys.
A normal soldier might fire erratically without a clear target in mind. But it's different for snipers.
How can you fight that? You know what I mean? Boys out there murking boys as well. That's the military, man. You gotta do what you gotta do. Armstrong's out there putting up walls so they can't escape. under orders, feeling like shit, not agreeing with none of that shit that's going down.
Took my leg! Those savages fella dogs!
They're the savages? That's crazy. That's so crazy how people think like that. You're the savage. That's how they did the Native Americans. I'm saying Indians. The Native Americans.
Well, it's
Shit is
You have
sad,
the
man.
eyes of a killer.
How humanity
yeah.
does other humans. Like,
Look at this country.
it's crazy.
It's not exactly the future we imagined when we
Water. All of this destruction. For what purpose? All that's left is sand.
Because somebody told you to do it.
It seems a little
Someone
excessive to
determined that it
suppress
was the
an
right
uprising.
thing to do, and you are just the hammer, the tool to make it happen.
Hello, Major Mustang.
She has the eyes of a killer,
Yep.
too.
Just the eyes.
Fullmetal Alchemist.
What is that on her back?
Fullmetal Alchemist.
You can
That
answer this,
1,000-yard
Major.
stare that you get
Why are we
murdering
being
all
ordered
these
to
people.
kill citizens when we should be the ones protecting them?
You ask
How's
why
that
we're
dude?
here killing these people
What's this dude's
instead
name?
of protecting them? Tell me, miss. You're not very happy to be here, are you? Well, you don't appear to be. But can you honestly tell me, in that split second when you take down an enemy, you don't allow yourself to feel the slightest tinge of satisfaction and pride in your skills?
Damn.
Well, Miss Marksman, look straight at the people you kill. Don't take your eyes off them for a second. And don't ever forget them, because I promise that they won't forget you.
I mean, this dude's speaking some
Oh,
facts,
too
man.
bad. There's the bell.
He's speaking some
Time for me
facts.
to get back to work.
I'm not even gonna hold him. Like,
I've got to head out.
what he's
too.
saying is kind of fucked up when he
See you
says it
later.
out loud,
Hughes,
but what he's saying is not
can you tell me why you
it's
fight?
not untrue, you know? What does Hughes do? Hughes doesn't look like a soldier, like an infantryman. He looks more like a tech guy, support or something. Did they just want Ishvals to make Philosopher's Stone? Ishvalans to make Philosopher's Stone? Is that it? So they were just using them to make Philosopher's
The
Stones?
lives of my people to create a Philosopher's Stone? What happened to this stone? Known as the Crimson Alchemist. Did you see what this man looked like?
That's
Did
the
he
dude
have
that
black hair and
killed
cold
your
eyes?
people.
Yes.
So he had a Philosopher's Stone.
It doesn't get any better than that. I can feel it deep in
He
my
enjoys
bones.
the killing, man. That's what's
Like a
really
part of me
fucked
I
up. When
never
you got a
noticed
soldier
before.
that likes
Now
killing
it's an
people,
extension of my
that's
being.
called a psychopath.
And this land,
And that's not
this
a dude
land
you
that's
want out
governed
there
by death, I will
in the
paint it
war,
red
man.
with this shard of destruction.
Such a beautiful sound.
So why is he locked
like
up?
A symphony.
They gave him the Philosopher's Stone and told him to go do that shit. So why is he locked up? The Crimson Alchemist, Kimberly.
It didn't take long after that. High Priest of Ishvala, Lo Glo, offered himself to the Fuhrer on behalf of his people.
Damn,
So,
that's some
you're
leadership
asking
right
me
there.
to take your life in place of the remaining tens of thousands of Ishvalans, remaining multitude of your followers.
Damn, bro, you're not
Your
even gonna
stature is
respect
gone
it,
to your
Bradley?
head. The life of any individual human is only worth one life. It's to strike me down.
You're a monster.
Not only is
Open
he
your eyes.
destroying your
God is
people, he's
nothing
trying to
more than a
destroy your
construct
faith.
created by man to inspire fear and promote order.
With what little strength I have, I'll do whatever it
And this
takes.
is when Roy was
to
like,
protect
I'm
the
about to
people I love.
fucking change
And
this
in turn,
bullshit.
They'll protect the ones they love.
The first thing we'll have to do is restore power to the Parliament. We'll take it back from the military and make it democratic again. Been brought to
So
life
who's in
and this
charge of the
country move
state?
forward.
Is Bradley? Bradley's the one in charge
For
of the state?
example, those who were praised as heroes during the Ishvalan campaign world, after all that we've done, will be seen as mass murderers.
Including
And the
Roy
colonel's
in them?
trying to make sure this happens? Isn't that just like committing suicide?
Maybe he feels like
But the
He has to
homunculi
answer
were
for his
the ones
crimes,
pulling
too.
The strings. They caused the Civil War.
Even if they were the ones responsible for it, we were the soldiers who carried it out. They will never forget the ones who killed them.
It's not right.
that's Kimberly's words right there. I told you he was
You
speaking
don't
some
have
facts,
time to
man.
start worrying about us. Your hands are already full. You need to look after your brother, Ed.
Excuse me,
May,
Mr. Armor? I
Mr.
just
Armor.
wanted to thank you for your help. You saved both of our lives.
My name's not Mr. Armor.
Mr.
It's
Armor.
Alphonse Elric. I lost my body.
So you're his younger brother, huh? You probably look just like him then.
How rude! For starters, I am way taller than my brother is, and I don't have a mean face like his, and I'm a much better fighter, too. And I don't have a temper like he does.
Boom. Now she likes Alphonse.
I really hope that you get your body
The tables have turned.
Oh, well, thank you.
Ooh, Scar got his ass. Damn, so Scar actually did take him out, man. I thought he might let him live once he told him everything, but you know Scar's on the warpath. He don't give a fuck. He just wanted to hear what was going on. So the doctor told Scar what really happened. The military was using the Ishbalans, and they used the Ishbalans to pretty much create the thing that destroyed them, which was the Philosopher's Stone, which is really crazy, man. There's a lot of crazy little things that you see, you know, like they signed a piece of paper, and that piece of paper was like, the Ishbalans need to go. And since that passed, they just got exterminated. Well, they're not exterminated, but, you know, there's still a few of them around, but pretty much genocide was happening. They were trying to exterminate the Ishbals. And then the leader of the Ishbals tried to give himself up, be the leader, and be like, hey, man, take me. We give up. Take me and leave my people alone. And Bradley wasn't hearing none of that. He was not going. It's like, I don't give a fuck about you, bro. Like, I'm trying to kill everybody. I don't care if you surrender. I don't care what you doing. We about to kill all y'all. And that shit is really fucked up. Like, you have no chance. They just want to kill you. It's not even war at that point. It's just genocide. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, we want to murder you because that's what it is. But I still don't really know why they wanted to kill them all so bad. Because they got the Philosopher's Stone, right? So they fulfilled their purpose. So why are they killing the rest of them? Like, what does that do now? I mean, were they testing it with Kimberly? Was they testing it to see how powerful it makes them? And he's in jail right now. So why was he brought up on charges when he was doing his job? Did he take it too far? And did he do something crazy? Or I don't know. But then Roy, he's trying to... Well, we seen in the beginning that Roy was trained by Hawkeye's dad in alchemy or whatever. But he didn't teach him fire alchemy from what it seemed. He said I'm ready to use fire alchemy. And then the dad died before he taught him. So I don't know how he actually learned fire alchemy. Or he just taught himself. Or he had the basics and just, elevated it or whatever. But Hawkeye's dad was saying that he created the most powerful alchemy. And I'm guessing that's not fire, right? It's something else. And they didn't exactly say what it is or whatever. Well, we seen they were all in the war and shit was going bad. And that's how pretty much Hawkeye and Roy's relationship elevated itself, because after the war she became his assistant. But yeah. And Scar at the end, he murked off the doc, and he's on the warpath. Now he knows why it happened. He didn't know why it happened before. He just knew they were at war, and then Kimberly came and killed his people. But he didn't exactly know what they were doing, and now he knows the truth behind the matter. But like I said, Kimberly was speaking some facts, man. He's like, hey, man, you're a soldier. Did you really think you was going to put that uniform on and they wasn't going to ask you to go to war? Like, that's what you signed up for. You agree to it or not. That's what anybody who signs up for the military, you kind of got to realize that. Like, I did 10 years in the military myself. And you kind of realize over that time, whether you agree or not, that's not the issue here. This is your job. You are expected to do that. You know what I mean? Hey, man, we're about to bomb this fucking wedding. I don't agree with that. Nobody cares. This is some dude back in Washington was like, this needs to happen. And he's going to sit back in his chair and watch you do his dirty work. And that's how it be, man. And this shit's fucked. And yeah, man. That's what soldiers are. It's no good. It's no good. But, that's the reality of life. And obviously they had an upper hand because they had alchemy. It didn't look like the Ishbalans used alchemy except for Scar's brother. But the other ones didn't use alchemy. So they got wiped out, man. People with the most powerful weapons, they're going to take over, you know what I'm saying? And history tells us that all the time, fucking Europeans and Native Americans. That's in America. Who knows all over the world. It's the same thing happens all over the world. It's sad to see, but humanity's reality. But, yeah. So I guess we're going to move forward. I don't know where they're gonna go from here because Envy lost her sacrifice in the doctor, so I don't know what the homunculi are gonna do when they when Envy reports on that. I don't know where they're gonna go from there. And also, we seen that thing on Hawkeye's back. She had like this tat on her back. Is that like a transmutation circle or something? And she had scars on it, which was cutting it off, so it wasn't complete. It was like scars in her back. So I don't know what that actually symbolizes, what that actually means, or what she can do with it. You know, I mean, can somebody use her back as a transmutation circle, or, you know, use her in some way, or can she use it herself? We never seen her use alchemy. She's not an alchemist, and her dad was, but I guess she chose not to learn it or didn't have the ability to learn it. I don't know. But anyways, it was a good episode. I enjoyed it. We got a little backstory on Ishval. I love a good backstory. And yeah, let's continue on. I'm ready to get into this next episode. If you enjoyed the reaction, subscribe to the channel, like the video. It helps me out with the YouTube algorithm. If you enjoyed this video, check out one of these other videos on the screen, because if you like this one, you probably like one of those as well. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's hop into it. No, I'm gonna see y'all in the next episode of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. All right, deuces.